Thank you for joining me today. My name is Teresa Scaini. I am a master coach and hypnotherapist. Why is it important to know how to speak to your subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is our central system right within us. It is responsible for our behaviors, strategies, how we learn, and how we receive information. In other words, everything is connected to our subconscious mind. So it's important to know that the subconscious mind is paramount when it comes to creating our reality. Before we get started on why it's important to know how to speak to the subconscious mind, let's dig deep on the role the subconscious mind plays in our life, the success that we do or do not have, and the reality that we want to create or have not created. The subconscious mind is literal, visual, is turned on, tapped in, and never turns off. The subconscious mind is always listening and hearing everything that we say and everything that is said around us. With this in mind, it's important to know how to speak to your subconscious mind and how your language and conversation, including internal dialogue, is heard by the subconscious mind. There is a specific way to speak to your subconscious mind. There is a continuous flow of internal dialogue or thoughts. In fact, we process 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts per day. This is all happening on the inside while we're not even speaking out loud. The majority of the thoughts we process or the internal dialogue happening within us is mostly negative. Imagine 60,000 to 80,000 post-it notes on a wall, sorting through these post-it notes that might be positive instead of negative. Or a large filing room filled with filing cabinets, and within each filing cabinet, hundreds and hundreds of files. This is what the mental traffic is like that is happening right within us at any given moment. Attempting to sort through all of this mental traffic might take weeks, years, decades, even a lifetime. Instead, learning how the subconscious mind receives information will develop in a more positive thinking, improve strategies, change behaviors, and create a new blueprint. In other words, learning how to speak to your subconscious mind will create the reality that you truly desire. 3 things that are extremely important to remember about the subconscious mind is that it is literal, and that the subconscious mind does not know what is real or not real, and that the subconscious mind will hear and take literally what you say and run with it. Here are a few examples of limiting beliefs you may have heard yourself saying or may not even be aware of. There's never enough money. I'm not good at balancing my checkbook. Over time, your subconscious mind will believe that you're not good with money and that you can't balance your checkbook. Or another example, I can't find that special person. There aren't good people out there anymore. Your subconscious mind will take this as fact, and it will become harder and harder to find that special person you desire in your life, with less people that are good or kind or loving as friends or relationships in your life. The internal dialogue we speak, or the words that we say out loud, or even the conversations that we partake in are all contributing factors to the reality we create. Words play a large contributor to what we create, good or bad. These are 3 important ways to begin speaking with your subconscious mind to get the results and create the reality you want. The first thing being to eliminate the words that contradict what you want. Try is a word that is contradictory to what you want or keeps you in a pattern or never accomplishing what you want. Here's an example. I tried my hardest, or I will try to get it done. How often do you actually accomplish what you set out to do when you use the word try? Or when you've heard someone say these exact statements to you, how often have they been able to follow through? Use words like, my intention is to get it done, or I will give it 100%. Another word that we frequently use is the word don't. Don't is a negative that we consistently begin to use in a positive. Here's an example. Don't spill the milk, or don't forget your knapsack. The usual outcome is that we have spilt milk, or the knapsack is left forgotten. Eliminating the word don't will result in you speaking in terms that are clear and concise. Instead, use remember, your knapsack, or move the glass to a safer place on the table. The word but is another word which negates what we've previously said. An example is, I had a great time at the party, but the food was not the greatest. Once the word but comes into play, it completely negates that the party was a great time, or negates what you were previously saying. These are just a couple of words or examples of how specific the unconscious mind responds to what it hears. When it comes to language that the unconscious mind understands, it's important to speak exactly as you want things to be or to appear. Using clear, direct language will result in more of what you do want. And the unconscious mind is literal and cannot process negatives. So it's important to say it as you want it to be. It's important to also change the internal dialogue that happens in your mind. I've often heard it referred to as faking it. How can I say things are great when things are not great? When I don't have a job, or when there isn't enough money, or my partner has left me. It all boils down to the internal dialogue happening in your mind, the thoughts that we process. The subconscious mind is always turned on, therefore, begin telling yourself that things are always great. Everything always works out for me. I'm a successful person. I have the Midas touch. As you continue to speak, you will notice that your reality begins to shift and your unconscious mind will move you in the right direction. So it's important to speak to your unconscious mind as you want things to be, using language that is clear and concise, and language that is positive. Success in creating the reality you want is really centered and revolving around your unconscious mind. It may feel overwhelming to reprogram your mind, to reprogram your words or your visualizations, and yet taking one step at a time, eliminating 3 simple words like try, don't, but is a good start. And speak in clear, concise language as you want things to be. Creating this simple change is easier than you think. Go to the comments section below and get your free Mindset Reboot Starter Kit. Everything you need to learn language, to have your unconscious mind understand, and to take what you're saying and move you in the right direction. The starter kit has everything. Go to the comment section below and click on the link for your free starter kit. Reboot your mindset. Get yourself speaking to your unconscious mind with statements that are clear, concise, and direct, creating the reality that you desire. Leave a comment in the comment section of how you're doing with your subconscious mind training. Or if you have questions on how to work with your subconscious mind, I'd be happy to respond. Thank you for listening today, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.